Hi, I'm doing a video today on how not to kill your sugar glider. Hopefully people can learn from my mistakes. I've had my sugar gliders for 2 weeks now, and I've got a little bit of advice for them, and I've got 8 good ways to not kill your sugar glider. Now, one that's not on the list is, this is advice, you can either take it or not. When I first had my sugar gliders, I couldn't wait. I was too impatient. Big mistake. First, leave them in the cage for 3 days. Don't touch them. Give them food. Let them see you putting food in. Let them see you putting water in. Give them a few treats. Not too many, because, well, my sugar gliders didn't eat for 2 or 3 days, and then they started eating. So I couldn't really give them too many treats. But I was the impatient one, and I had to get them out. Now, number one is, my breeder that gave me my sugar gliders said the number one killer for sugar gliders is the toilet seat being open, and they fall in and they drown pretty quickly. So number one is always keep the toilet seat closed when bathroom bonding. Now, I never did bathroom bonding. I did landing bonding, which you can see on some of my videos. That didn't last long either, because I brought everything in. I'm going to take it all out after, because I can't be. This was in me landing, and they'd climb up it and they'd slip off. So what number two is, safety for gliders when you let them out. Mega important. They kept falling off. I got a 3-tier shelf that they climbed up as my back was turned. Went on my landing shelf, and because it was so slippy, fell off. So number two, safety in the room, what you're bonding with for your gliders, whether it be in the toilet, whether it be in the landing. I've moved my gliders now from downstairs to upstairs, which I'll tell you why soon. Right, number three is gliders to know you first. Gliders are very fearful of you. Very fearful of you. They will hurt themselves to get away from you. So that's why I say leave them in for 3 days. My gliders are ace now. They come, I open these doors, and they come, and the noses are going like 10 to the dozen, and they're wanting like a yogi drop off me. And they know me now, which is brilliant. Gliders are very fearful of you first. That's why it's important to leave them for a couple of days to get to know you. And believe me, I spent about 20 minutes trying to catch one of my gliders. Even though my breeder told me how to catch the glider properly, I still couldn't get him. Last night, 1 second and he was in. Now, my gliders I leave the 2 doors open, and my gliders come out to play, and they go back in the cage because they know the cage now. So I don't usually have to get them, but I get the odd glider that wants to stay out to play too long. So then number 4 is how to catch a glider safely. Now, I can't find my square fleece. I've got a square fleece. Now say that's the glider there on the cage. I haven't got a square fleece. Just imagine this is just a normal square piece of fleece. So say your glider's on the cage there. You don't grab your hand and get the glider, because you can, I don't know if it's the membrane, you could tear the membrane, or you know, the wing, the sort of wings that they've got so they can glide. Is it the membrane? I don't know. Anyway, but the flying bits. And then you get your fleece, not this, or a square piece of fleece, and you do that. and then you get your glider and then you take it to where you want. That's how to catch a glider, not with your bare hands. Number 5, do not forget to lock the cage. Very important, I've done it twice. Number 6, number 6 and number 7, not very nice. I don't leave your sugar gliders on the floor or on the settee where someone could stand on them or where someone could sit on them. Now, I took my sugar gliders out and I was sitting on the floor with them, and I put them on the floor, and then I had a phone call off my daughter. I got bad engrossed in the daughter, stood back and missed them by millimetres. Don't. I mean, look, I could leave them under the cage here, put them there, no one's going to stand on them there. You can leave them under the cage, anywhere, just don't put them on the floor. I was very lucky. Right, number 7, check gliders under blankets, anywhere, before doing anything to the cage. Oh, this is very important. No gliders are in this cage now. Joey's just been Milo's just been neutered, so all my 3 gliders are together. So now this was on the floor like there. Now, as you can see, this is very, very extremely big fleece, and I fold it like that, and then I fold it again. And as you can see, where I didn't know, the very first time I had my gliders, they go in there because this is dead warm. This is like for a CNC cage for guinea pigs from Candy Cozies, and I haven't got my guinea pigs no more, so I use this fleece in my glider cage, and I didn't know. Now, luckily it was this cage, it was that fleece, and my little girl Millie, she sat laid back. I was surprised she didn't fall over. Now, if it had been my boys, Milo or Joey, I'd have been in big shit, because Millie was just that. The minute I got Millie, she was just so laid back, and just she didn't bother. So what I did is pulled it out because I wanted to go outside shaky, because there's all poo and bits of food what they spitted out. I rolled it up, and so that all the bits didn't fall on the floor, and I took it out downstairs. Lately, I've tended to have thrown it out the window and give it a vigorously shake, but the first time I went downstairs outside of my garden and I opened it all up, started to vigorously shake it, and there she was, hanging on for dear life. I looked down at her, she looked up at me with her great big massive eyes, and we looked at each other, and I had to quickly fold it straight back up and get her back in the cage. And we're still, or if I'd have just dusted it off and then put it in the washer, it really doesn't bear thinking about. I mean, I weren't going to put it in the washer, I was just shaking it, and I was just going to put it back in the cage. And we're still, if I'd have decided first off not bother going downstairs and then get out the window and shake it. I do now do a head count, and that means waking them up. But I always check where your gliders are before you do anything with the bedding, the cages, cleaning them out, anything, or if you can put them in the washer. And number 8 is a good diet, which is obvious. Man on an SBGS2 diet. That's an obvious one, a good diet. And I think I've gone through everything, all my mistakes. So take your time, bond with your glider, because if you let them out, they'll just try to run away because they're fearful, they're afraid, and it's no fun. It's not for you, it's not for the glider. Leave them alone. When they realise that your hand is a yogi drop, they won't be scared of you no more, and they'll come to you. Take your time in cleaning the cage. That's a must. If ever you're in a rush, leave it. It won't hurt them. It won't hurt them if you not do it for one day. Just leave it. Don't rush. Now, that's my mistakes, what I've done. My gliders are fine. Oh, I've missed one out. Oh, right, this is another one. Right, first your gliders are fearful of you, and then they love you. Now, last night, I was sitting in the middle of my bedroom here, and I just had Joey neutered, so I was kind of concentrating on Joey. Milo, not realising that Joey was getting ready to jump. Thing is with me, as I just saw this brown thing coming, and I thought, that sugar glider threw something at me. And then I looked, and it was my sugar glider. Now, he'd missed, he'd gone for jump on me and missed and landed on the floor. So now I'm either going to sit here where I am now, facing my sugar gliders closer, or I'm going to sit further back so that they don't attempt to jump on me, not in the middle of the room where it's too much of a distance. That one was horrible because he'd attempted to jump on me and I weren't close enough for him to do it. So now, you know, I'm just going to be closer to the cage just in case one of them tries to do that again. It's all trial and error and learning, and I'm trying to share this video so that, you know, people don't make the same mistakes as I've done, because, you know, it's hurtful. It's a horrible feeling, and you just feel so bad. And, you know, because your sugar gliders starting bond with you, and then you kind of let them down. So I think that is it now. Safety around the room, nothing like this but they slip off. Always make sure they can grab something so that they don't fall. My food kitchens have been fantastic. And this is me fish bowl. This has been brilliant. As you can see, it's empty. I know it all needs cleaning. I've got to do my cages. Don't forget to shut the door. But all the toys have come out. They've took all the toys out because I put treats in. They've played with them, and I got this from B&M. It was for my daughter's 18th birthday from B&M, a fish bowl. What you're supposed to put is plastic, but you're supposed to put all different drinks in it, and have a, you know, whatever it's called, with all different drinks, but she never used it. And so I found it, and I decided to put it in the cage like that and put all toys in, and they'll absolutely love it. That needs cleaning now. These kitchens are great, so I do advise those. And it's alright, there's no gliders in there, they're all in there now because Joe's been neutered. I was watching Sugar Glider Mummy, and she had one of these shoes, and I think hers was black. Oh, hers was black. I got this from Aldi. Aldi have got them in, but I could only get a size 3. They little diddy ones. This is the biggest size I could get, but I really think it could fit 3 in there. I think so, but I couldn't get no bigger than this. I've only got a few like sea links left though, and here's me little bag of stuff what I've got left. You know, my ties and my clippers and my charms, and I've only got a few. I haven't got, oh, I've got some mini links. I've only got those mini links, but I've got a few charms left and a few cups. So, oh, I've got some more cups. Oh, some more charms. So what I'm going to try to do tonight is, with what I've got left from me order from the Sugar Flower Fairy, as I'm going to try to do a boot for him. I saw the video of Sugar Glider Mummy. I saw her black boot, but I don't know if she's got a video of how she made it or not. I don't know. She was just showing you her toys, what she's got in the cage. I don't know if she's got a video on how she made it, but she had all like loads of stuff dangling from it, and it looked really nice. And I managed to get I saw him at Aldi today, and I thought, oh, do you know, I'm going to do that. So thank you, Sugar Glider Mummy. And yeah, I think 3 will fit down there. Try that tonight, so I'll be busy tonight doing that for him. I hope my mistakes have helped even just one person. Just one. Because a dead sugar glider would be heartbreaking. So just take your time with them. Don't do anything if you're in a rush, tired, anything like that. Leave them alone. As long as they've got food and water, they'll be fine. And thanks for watching. Bye.